I'm Kat Armstrong. I've lived in the Low Country just over 4 years now. We're originally from Iowa, Midwestern, and I've loved being down here. Yeah, I am very grateful to my mom because libraries were always a staple of our childhood. She was a nanny, so she would take me and the kid she nannied to the library all the time. And so I was a big reader, avid reader from a young age. And the summer was always summer reading program time. So that was a staple every year. And when I moved down here after college, being so far from home, far from Iowa, she also was intimidating, but getting to do the summer reading program here just felt like a little slice of home. Now it's one of the things I look forward to most every summer. I feel like even though every library is a little bit different, there's just always this feeling in the library like everyone is welcome and there's always resources available and programs going on and people to talk to. And I talk about this all the time. My coworkers tease me about it, but I feel like libraries are really one of our last true community spaces that is so accessible and it's free and open to everyone. And I think having that sort of anchors any community down, no matter where you're at. That is such a core part in a world that's increasingly digital and isolated, and having a physical space like a library is just really unifying, I think. I use Hoopla all the time because I'm a big audiobook person, so I love getting to use that to get all my audiobook hours in as I'm doing chores around the house and everything. But I also love whenever I get to do programs, come and do some of the art programs or hear some of the lectures. I really enjoy getting to do those. It is Erosion by Terry Tempest Williams. It's a really interesting book about our relationship with public lands and how it's changing as we take more and more from the earth. And this is not the question, but I just finished a book called An Immense World by Ed Yong, and I've been telling everyone about it because it was so fascinating to me. Again, it's animals. I'm very into animals. It's about how animals sense the world, and I've been telling everyone who will listen about it. I really enjoyed that book. I don't remember how old I was because I was so young that I couldn't even tell you, but I have all my old library cards. I carry them with me everywhere. They're always in my wallet. This was my very first one, Iowa City Public Library. The signature's worn off. It's not valid anymore because I'm not a resident, but I don't know why. I carry them with me everywhere I go, so I have them all. Yeah, I tell people all the time that there's so much more in a library than you realize. Like, even just the hoopla, all the side of getting audiobooks, getting access to magazines, getting access to newspapers, and the resources you guys have, the different databases you can access. I keep meaning to look at like a car repair information. There's so much more than you realize that you can access with your library card, and people just don't know that. You can get park passes, you can do all this stuff. So it's worth having. Even if you're not a huge reader, it's worth having.